Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi, I'm Algama Tiurespati, the Vizier of the English Education Department at Kuningan University. And now, I want to recognize to you a review from a novel that I read in several weeks ago. Okay, for the title is A Hand of Magic, Bewitched by Magic. For the author is Claire Silton, and this book has 136 pages, and for published date in 2014. And for the language, in this book usually available in British and American English language. And for the ISBN number, and for the genre is dark fantasy and myth. And for reviewer, I'm Algama Tiurespati. About this novel, The Demon Diaries is a whimsical young adult series that combines a Good Omens styles with urban fantasy series. Similar to Cassandra Clare's Mortal Instrument to create an enchanting paranormal series that you won't be able to put down. Okay, in this novel has 9 parts. For table of content and main points, I want to recognize to you one by one. For the first chapter is about confession. Dora Carradine is fed up with her life as a pastor daughter and instead begins to explore the dark side of life. She wants to find magic in this world. Okay, for the second chapter, this is about a quest of magic. Dora runs away from her mother and meets a group of witches. You know witches? I think this is like a fortune teller. I think. She faces the challenge of trying to join the wizards, but it turns out the witches are not who they imagine. And Dora finds herself slipping into a world darker than she imagined. For next chapter, this is about In the Dark. Okay, they started to perform a ritual in the dark house. Leonda the witch gave Dora instruction such as a meditation by giving a piece of paper, which she said that was from hell. For the chapter 4, this is about trials and temptation. Okay, the first mission was carried out by Dora is placing a hex box in Mr. Howard drawer, and in there she met a handsome boy her age and having a dinner together. For the chapter 5, this is about dating disaster. As promised, the two of them enjoyed having dinner together while occasionally getting special attention. Dora even refused to meet Leonda. Next, for the 6th chapter, this is about the coven. In this part, Dora fights again with her father, and she wants to make a second challenge, but she a little worried. For 7th chapter, this is about lost illusion. She realized that she was being played. The witch would make her with a true devil. For the 8th chapter, this is about those who betray. The witch makes Dora submit because the man she loves is with her. However, Dora was deceived because the man she loves is a criminal. They all had Dora captive and read the rituals of hell for Dora, but quickly outsiders saw and cuffed them. Okay, for the last chapter, this is about spell book. Dora was going to confess her sins at her father's court, but before that, she opened the book she was bought from the witch shop. There were lots of paintings of demon and devil in it. She was waiting for a magic, but it was just all of dream. Okay, next I want to talk about the author. And a prolific writer with wide-ranging interests. Claire is a specialist in romantic and speculative fictions, which includes genres such as mystery, fiction, fantasy, horror, comedy, and romance. Okay, for the advantages of this book is, I think this book is very interesting, to be honest, and The way it is presented is very clear, and the paragraph writing is very simple, so you as a reader don't get confused. Okay, for disadvantages from this story is the story isn't long enough and I'm not satisfied with the ending. And the story is unsafe because this is about crime and conspiracy. I think this is the weakness. Okay, for moral lesson, we don't need to believe a goodness from the devil because it will lead us to the hell. The last, I have about 10 unfamiliar vocabs. For the first is witchcraft, the meaning is sihir. Second is shrug, mengangkat bahu. For the third, embezzling, the meaning is menggelapkan, unwittingly, tanpa disadari. Grimoire, buku sihir. Swam, berayun. Wafting, melayang. Obnoxious, menjengkelkan. Crucifix, silang dengan patung Kristus. Okay, that finished to recognize my review a novel for you, and I'm sorry if I have a mistake of pronunciation, and I hope you to understand it because I'm still learning. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.